first question I have for you today is, who is Chika Nwuba? And what is your purpose in activism?
Okay, thank you. Chika Nwuba is a young man, 34 years old, from the local government area of Ebonyi State. Chika Nwuba lives in Oka, Anambra State. He's a graduate of English, Chukwemeka Ojukwu University, the Bariam campus. So I'm a political activist. So I do political activism. So, and what informed that decision to go into political activism was the zeal to see that Ebonyi State is working, because I narrowed it to Ebonyi. Because charity, they say, begins at home. So I took it down to Ebonyi. If you follow me very well, you see that I hardly talk about other states or even the national. So let's take it from home. Then maybe as time goes on, we'll take it up to zone and national. So I want to push a struggle, and I've been pushing it since 2017 to ensure that there is good governance in Ebonyi and for Ebonyi people and the residents of Ebonyi. So,
What made you like this? What made you become a political activist? Is it poverty? Is it envy? Or is it pure passion for truth?
Yes, what made me to go into it was, in 2014, I supported Dave Umahi to become governor. So my anger was that Elechi did less. Elechi performed less, and I felt that Umahi was going to fulfill those things we expected of Elechi to carry out, But at the end of everything, they even brought me into the government. There was an office created by the government, Ebonyi State Government Social Media or New Media Office. So I was the chairman. I came all the way from Oka. So my coming there, I felt Umahi was ready to govern Ebonyi in truth and in light. So let me contribute to the development of my state. So as time went on, that was in 2016. As time went on, I spent 1 year only in the system. So I realized that Umahi was just playing games. Umahi was just, he saw leadership as an avenue to enrich himself. So I had to resign. So, and when I resigned, Umahi would always like to prove himself. Then, to prove himself as a tyrant. So they came and attacked me in my house in Kaliki. So, and the marks are still here. You see, back of my head. So they almost killed me. So they said that they came to look for a document that was missing in the office that I applied. Then you ask yourself, my office was online. So what physical document do you expect me to be in possession of? So, I just survived that attack. I spent 1 month at the Federal Teaching Hospital. That is at Alex Ekweme University Teaching Hospital. Survived it. Since that year, that was in March 2018. They continued fighting me since that time. So then I said, okay, what is there? Anybody that is into activism knows that prison and arrest are two things that person cannot run away from. So from that time, I've been going to prison. I've gone to prison 2 times. So I've been arrested like 7 times. I've had 13 different court cases, none of which I instituted. So thank God that I've been winning all. So
the people that attacked you, were they police, were they state actors or hoodlums?
There were hoodlums working for Dave Umahi when he was governor. were put close because they weren't hiding their faces. There were people I know. So they came from the Office of Internal Security Office and Youth and Sports. They were staying at the old Ebonyi Hotel. That was the place they came from. In fact, one of them is from my community. He's now the SA in the current administration. It's SA on internal security. You see? So they came and they told me what they came for. They came by 4:30 in the morning, waiting for, because they didn't know. The guy that told them where I was staying, was my friend. She's now late. That is a lawyer. So, Barrister Leo. So, he was trying to use me and negotiate his way into the government. So anyone who had the opportunity to catch me.
There was a bounty on your head.
Yes. So they started sending my friends, making use of my friends. In fact, it was because of that he was made a member of the House of Assembly Service Commission in Ebonyi. So, but I thank God that I escaped it.
Those things you said made you to resign your position in the Ebonyi government. We would want to know just a few of it.
Yes. One of them was that there was an empowerment exercise that he designed for widows. So one, he was making use of Fidelity Bank. I think it was 2 banks that were managing that program that time. So I think some amounts of money, billions, were designed for that program. So what happened was that you would receive a lot of 250,000, as the beneficiary. Then, but what will finally come to you was 100,000, some 50,000, some 150. People that got 150 were those who were fortunate, to take up to 150,000. So, and the government would expect us as the errand boys, to amplify it. You see it. So at a point, I said, no, this is taking me out of my initial purpose. So I can't continue to be lying. I can't continue saying things the way they are, not just to justify my pay. And what was even the pay? At that point, it was 70,000 naira. That was in 2017, 16-17. It was 70,000 naira, and it seldom came. It didn't come regularly. In fact, 6 months, we weren't paid. We were 3 number. So the money wasn't coming. So I said, no, I can't be losing money and be losing my future and be losing my integrity. So it is better that I leave then. And I expected that they were coming to fight me. So, but I didn't know that they could go the extent they went.
This is a very heavy one. It's a very allegation. I'm trying to find out how it works.
But
you say,
well, this is not the first time I've been writing it down.
Yeah. People have not really paid attention to it, because this is something that it deserves all the attention it can get. And what I'm struggling to understand is, how do you think they do it that one would get a credit alert of 250,000 naira, according to you, but what will finally get to them will be 100,000 or 150,000? Does this mean that the government and you said Fidelity Bank?
Yes, so I think it was Fidelity or so.
Okay, do you think that the government and the bank were, they conspired to execute this fraud?
Well, some of the prospective beneficiaries told us that nobody gave them that amount, 250,000, but they were said to have collected 250,000 each. So some of them told us that they were finally given 50,000, 100,000, 150. That was the highest amount of money that each of them got that time. And there were people who didn't even get any. Some didn't get any.
But their name was
Yes, now shortlisted as beneficiaries. You see it. So I don't know how they do it, but you know, and as the Nigerian system is
as the media you were compelled just to say that this
now to snap them and out. Some of these women are, in fact, all of them from rural communities. So they don't even they can't even hear what they're speaking. The English they're speaking, all of them, they will just nod their ears. So, but a few of them who could muster the courage to speak said that nobody gave them 250,000. That but they were made to accept that they were given that money. Okay, that was a quick question you asked. Let me tell you. Did you know, or do you know that these governors are into crypto, using state allocations, state money? They know how they do it with the banks. They know how they run it with the banks. You see it. They are into real business with. That's why sometimes, they are using workers' money, the money for pensioners. You see it. So when that allocation comes, they use it. They have boys that trade for them. They will use that money and do something. Maybe in the next 2 months or 1 month, they must have doubled it or must have multiplied. So these governors are devils. They know how to do these things. All of them. They know how to run these things. So there is nothing a governor cannot do. That office is very big. There is nothing a governor cannot do. There is, governor has access to anybody, including the banks. They can. We know what some of these bank managers do now.
These people control.
They control it.
The resources of states.
Yes.
Which, of course, are very, very huge.
Yes.
Well, how do you know these things?
Well,
somebody is listening to you. They will say you're just making unfounded allegations without proof.
Yeah. Well,
like the crypto of it. Do you have any proof to back it up?
Well, even themselves know that I am saying the truth. It's just that I don't want to mention some names. I wouldn't like to mention some names. We know what these guys do in government.